Hi everyone and welcome back to my channel. Well, let me not say my channel because every time I do, Stink J comes in and tries to claim it as his own. So let me rephrase that. Welcome back to our channel. We are going to need a few things for today's workout. It will be a total body with a glute focus. So we're really working on building those glute muscles, or at least I am, because I've got some goals. So if you don't have dumbbells, don't worry. Grab a few gallons of milk, some water bottles, a few remote controls, a couple of books, anything that has a little bit of extra weight to it to add to your workout. We will be doing floor work, so make sure you have a mat or a towel for support. As always, before you begin working out, please take a few minutes to warm your body up. Because this is going to be a glute focused workout for me, I'm going to do glute isolating exercises as my warm-up today. We are starting off today's workout with banded squats with a pulse and shoulder press. For those of you that are new to working out or are unfamiliar with this exercise, please feel free to do this without dumbbells or without a resistance band, just using your body weight. When performing this exercise, make sure that your feet are shoulder width apart, your toes are pointed forward, and your knees are over your second and third toe. Be sure to press firmly into your heels, squeezing at the bottom of your squat all the way through to the top, and squeezing again once you get to the top. Drive those dumbbells up and away from you. Up next are banded deadlifts with chest pulls. Deadlifts can be a little bit hard to do, so for me it's easier to do them when I am right in front of a wall. Making sure that your feet are shoulder width apart, toes pointed forward, you want to hinge your hips backwards like you're trying to touch the wall with your butt. Don't focus too much on how low you can get your weight. Instead, be sure that you are holding your weight close to your body and imagine that you're wearing shoes. If your weights are hovering over your shoelaces, then you are holding them correctly. Hinge your hips and lower your weight to just below your knees. Make sure that you are squeezing your glutes in order to unhinge and that you are squeezing again at the top. To work your chest muscles, pull your weights up to chest height and lower them back down. Moving into our lunges with knee ups, and this is really going to work your glutes, your quads, your hammies, and your abdominals. Holding your weights by your side, take a giant step back and lunge until both of your knees are at 90 degrees. Your core should be tight and you should be dropping straight down. Coming back up with your back leg, drive forward into a knee up crunch. Switching sides, we are going to perform lunges with knee ups on your right leg. Be sure to focus on your form, really push through with your heel, and really try to do a nice crunch with that knee up, focusing on keeping your core tight and working those lower abs. Dumbbell swings to squat. Be careful with these, everyone, especially if you are new to them. When you are doing your dumbbell swing, you want to make sure that you're not actually doing a squat. It is a hip hinge. Slightly push your hips backward, swing your dumbbell up to about chest level. Be sure to squeeze your glutes at the top of your hip hinge. Lower your dumbbell back down in a controlled motion. Drop down into a squat, press into your heels and squeeze your glutes to come out of it. Make sure that you squeeze your glutes again at the top of your squat and hold for 1 second. I won't lie to you, everyone. I really used to hate doing these because it was really hard for me to get my form right, and I was always just super sore the next day. So a few pointers for the one-legged knee squats. Make sure that when you are setting up, your hip is directly over your knee, and make sure that your other leg is at about a 45-degree angle away from your body. Sit back and really squeeze your glute at the bottom when you are coming out of this. Squeeze it again at the top and hold it for about a second. Try to do these slow and controlled and really focus on where you want to be feeling your muscle growth. Be sure to do this exercise on both legs, making sure that you're doing the same amount of sets and reps. In case you haven't figured it out by now, this exercise works your entire ass cheek. Hips, side butt, low butt, high butt, inner butt, round butt, whatever kind of butt you got, it's gonna work it. Moving into our banded butt bridges with a pulse and chest press. Make sure that your feet are shoulder width apart. Heels are directly under your knees. Pelvis is tucked. Shoulders are down away from your ears. And that your elbows are slightly beneath your shoulder blades. Squeeze your glutes to lift up off the ground. Make sure that you lift until your body reaches a straight line. Come back down about halfway, and when you squeeze your glutes to raise up again, add your chest press. Make sure that you're also squeezing your glutes at the top of every butt bridge. Last glute-focused exercise, and this is also going to work on our arms, our back, our abs, our entire core. Do your best to keep your navel pressing into the back of your spine and to keep your back neutral. Lift up your legs using your glute muscles and perform 10 kickbacks on each leg. Delving into our leg lifts, you can use a weight here if you want to. I know that we're towards the end of our workout. You might be a little bit tired and might not have the strength to use a weight. If you don't have a weight but you want to use something, feel free to grab a pillow, a water bottle, a remote control, something small that will fit in between your feet. Check to ensure that your back is neutral. Tuck your navel into your spine, crunch upward, and use your lower abdominals to lift and release your block. Last but not least, everyone, and I will not lie to you here, these are a really big bitch. It took me a long time to be able to do windshield wipers, and you can see that my form still isn't the greatest. How can you tell? Because I started at the top of my mat and I somehow ended up in the middle of my mat, meaning that my back was not neutral the entire time. Do your best to keep tabletop knees, and don't worry if you cannot take your knees all the way down to the floor. That will come as you start to work on your flexibility, your mobility, and your strength. Good job to everybody that stuck it through and finished this workout. I'm not sure how you guys feel, but I just burned 725 calories during this workout. I am exhausted and I feel great. Please, please, please don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe. I'll see you guys for our next workout.